Welcome. Hi, let's not bark at this guy, okay? We're just gonna relax. Hey, let's be relaxed. Thanks. That's a good job. That's a good job. Finley, you're relaxed too. Everybody's relaxed.
Okay, should we start?
Okay, yeah, let's start. Where do you want me to start? Front or back?
Wherever you feel like.
Okay.
Do you want to start from the back?
Do you want to see everything? Do you want to see like in the trunks and everything?
Yeah, let's go through everything in details.
In details, okay. I love it. Okay. Welcome to my car, everyone. Snow, you're fine.
Oh yeah, can you introduce your boys?
Oh, I can introduce my boys. This is Snow. He sees another dog playing with a ball and he's really distracted. And this one's Finley. He also sees the dog. Hi! Yeah, you see the dog. But you're not gonna go anywhere. You're pretty chill. Finley is 3. Snow is 1. Yes, and they're both very good adventure boys. This is Roxanne. She's a 2020 Model Y. I have been traveling in her for 2 months now, pretty much full-time with these guys full-time. So it's been full-time chaos.
Nice.
We do have a twin bed. My mattress is about 4 inches and it trifolds. Snow, buddy. Hi. Thanks. Let's not do that right now. Thanks. It trifolds, so it doesn't fit into either of the trunks, but it does fold down enough that if I need to like move it to the back and lift the seats up or something, I still can, which I do like. We just have a couple small blankets on there right now because it's nice and warm here. But under all of my pillows there that you can see, there is a pillow made out of like a folded blanket. So I can put that on if I get cold. Mm-hmm. And then we also put a sheet just on top of everything at night, or in the day, sorry, so that these guys are not dirty on the bed.
Yep.
We don't like that.
Wait. What's underneath the bed?
Oh, underneath the bed. Let's go underneath the bed. All right, so our mattress isn't super organized with that. Okay, we've got our paper towel. This is an extra. This is my cooking system. I do not currently have an inverter in the car. I have been looking into getting like a Jackery system or something maybe. I'm undecided. I might. I do have currently a little cooktop.
Have you used it?
Yes, twice. 2 whole times. It does work, which is great. I typically have been using it like when I go camping and I'm at a campsite because I've got the car plugged in anyways, and then you also have the 110 cord. So then I just plug it in there and then I'm good to go. I also have like my random little dishes and stuff. There's like some bowls, some plates, some crackers. Good stuff. My hello, my friend. My window thing. This is a Canadian essential.
Yep.
We have my favorite pan. This is from my house living. It comes with me everywhere. Even when I don't live in a car, it still comes with me everywhere. This is my little 12-volt crock pot guy.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
It's super cool. So it plugs in literally just anywhere.
Yeah. I thought about getting something
and then
similar.
you pop something inside. This one is a little glitchy. It just like, when you close it, it doesn't quite want to stay closed all the time. So I noticed if we hit like a bumpy road or something, it'll just kind of
pop up.
Open.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's all of these or if I just like, I didn't research it. I just picked it up. I was at Canadian Tire and I saw it. And I was like, cool, let's try it. But I have tried it and it heated up my soup. So it works. And it didn't take that long. I think it was about 15 minutes. I went from like a supercharger to a camp spot. I think it was about 15 minutes. So nothing crazy. All right, also in here, my figure skates. I grew up skating. And if I see ice, I'm going.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So these are with me all the time. I have used them a couple times. Not as much though. I was in the States for a little while and I haven't found as much ice there. And then I also have just my old house curling irons, straighteners, blow dryers, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really use it. To be honest, it's just kind of there because I can't decide if I should get rid of it or not yet.
Yeah, I think you also need a inverter for that, like a power bank.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen some that can go onto your 12 volt also. I don't know if I would use it enough to get one, to be honest, but it is on my mind. I might one day. Whoa. Okay, that's that. Where did my little blankie go? I just put this on top of everything so that it stays kind of contained. Nice. All right, that's our back. Oh, I missed some things. That's okay. We're going into the back seat now. This is precarious, but this is all of my pillows. I only have one actual pillow in all of that. And then I also have a pillowcase that is full of the blanket that I was mentioning, another one that's full of clothing, and a couple of little like throw pillows, which are also clothing. So I like to be well dressed. Over here, I have just a few random little things that I grab often, and they don't have a total home anywhere else. Underneath, we've got a bunch of stuff. This is just pet food. And, whoa, a whole bin of pet food. And then you can see straight under there, it's pretty much empty, just some random containers. And I think I have maybe some, no, I moved my crackers. I lied, they're in the back now.
Yeah.
But under this seat is also my converter and my charging cord.
Oh yeah, it's in the bucket.
Yeah. I like to be able to grab it
that's
just
the
like
bag.
under my seat or
Yeah.
something, and then I'm good to go when I'm, you know, like at a spot.
Yeah.
This is all of my pet food in one place so that it doesn't get eaten.
Nice.
And this is my laundry hamper. It just hangs
Oh.
out behind the seat. It's actually hanging on like a collar up there, and it just hangs down behind so that I can kind of shove everything in behind my bed.
Okay.
It ends up perfect, and then nothing is
Yeah.
like,
So is that hanged on the
yeah, it's
headrest?
like here. I have also, this thing is like a dog protector. It used to go across both seats, but I climb in and out from here now. So I didn't want something that actually stopped it. However, leaving it here gives the pillows a spot to fall, so they're not like falling onto the floor all the time. Because my cat litter's on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't want anything on the floor.
Okay.
That's not where my pillows would like to be. All right, that's our back seat. Whoop. This is the driver's seat. There are always shoes in my doors because like that, my cats can hit the door and he can't do it as easily with the shoe in there. So it just helps us out a little bit. I have a little sad tripod in there. It doesn't work super well, but it's there. I have my sunglasses case and a duster because snow requires a lot of dusting. Over here, I've got my little grocery bags. I pretty much just bring them wherever I need them. And then I also use them for like, if I'm gonna stay in somebody's house for the night, I'll just put all of my stuff that I might want in it and it comes with me. And then the blanket at my feet there, I bring out and I just use it like to sit outside, to sit on the beach, to sit wherever I'm sitting, and like give it a really good shake and it just sits there,
Nice.
which is perfect. Snow likes it too. Snow likes to sit on it. He's already chewed one hole through it.
Oh, you know what?
Frunk.
Let's open the frunk.
Let's open the frunk. Let's open the frunk. I just updated this, and I'm still not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I used to have a cooler in here, and then I also had just some random stuff. Currently, it's all like pet stuff and hobbies because I got sick of not being able to reach my cooler from inside. So this is our bandana collection, Snow's shoes, some extra leashes, raincoats and stuff, my yoga gear, some extra cleaning stuff. I'm pretty artsy, so this is like a whole bag of crayons and markers and pencil crayons and stuff, dog treats. Another bin of clothing, but this is like the clothing that I would wear out somewhere and I don't want it to be covered in animal hair. So it just stays there until I need it. And then this is all my books and journals and doodling stuff. Underneath is typically where that little chair that's just sitting in the back, it like folds up and it just goes under all of this. It folds up really, really small. It's like 1 foot long.
Yep.
I'm actually really impressed with it. I found it at a grocery store.
Yeah, that's something
I was
similar.
like, that's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, I don't know. I'm finding that this is better for me because when I get to a spot like this and I'm just going to like relax and hang out for the day, I can get out and I can like just leave this open and come and go and grab my stuff from it. But at night when I want a snack and it's kind of cold outside, I don't want to come out here and get a snack from my cooler. So, We'll see. I don't know. I did also kind of like the convenience of having everything in there though as a kitchen, and then being able to open it up and have it all there. So I might flip-flop for a while. I'm not sure. We're undecided about a lot of things. And then this is Snow's spot / our kitchen. This is my cutlery and my cleaning stuff. Another safety shoe for Finley. This is just an extra blanket. It's a pretty thick one that washes really easily, so I like to use it on the ground or like on top of the bed if we're gonna do something super dirty. And then under here, this is my cooler that used to be up in the frunk. It's currently empty, but it's there. This is a bag of snow hair, which we are donating to a lady who makes caps out of Samoyed fur, so we're really excited to see how that turns out. This bag here is just all of my condiments because I'm a condiment freak. So I have like ketchup and mustard and relish and jalapenos in a couple of different flavors and like all of that good stuff. Behind that is just my water. I don't have a water system yet. I just use a couple of these bad boys and fill them up all the time because I find that it's easier, to be honest. And Jimmy showed me his water system and I like it, but I don't know what to do about that with animals yet, because I feel like it would be chewed on. So I don't know where that would go, but I kind of want one eventually.
Yeah.
And then there's also like a Lululemon bag in there that just has my snacks in it. Like I keep granola bars and stuff, pretty much anything dry. And my shoes are just shoved under this seat and kind of in front wherever I need them to be. But
Yeah.
I only have a few pairs and I switch between them pretty frequently, so they can't be anywhere too hard to get.
Right. The water dispenser, you can probably maybe just put it on top and use it as like a cap. Just sit on top and then you can just push it.
Oh,
It might
that's an
work,
idea.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea because this typically also, sorry guys, this is also Snow's bed typically. So he's got this big gray bed back there and I usually just sit it on that seat for him so that he's got like a place that he knows he can be. And then when he's wet, it also isn't all throughout the car. It just is in that one spot, which is great. And final door here. This is our back door. This is Finley's backpack. It's actually tied to the seat right now with just a dog collar. I have it attached to the back of his backpack so that I can slide it on there. And then when we're moving, if things get really crazy, it's not gonna go anywhere and I don't have to worry about him. This is a little tent. It's not like a zip closed sleep in it tent, but it's more of like a beach tent that it just stays open and you can hang out in the shade for a little while. And then that's Finley's litter box under everything else. He can access it just in between the seats here so that he can come in and out like even as I'm driving. And I can reach it over here to clean it, which is really nice so that I'm not like, you know, sneaking back and forth.
Yep.
And then my window covers also, they're kind of hard to see because the seat is black and they're also black.
Oh yeah.
But they just like
Over
rest
here.
against the seat there so that when I'm not using them, they're out of the way. And this is my bear spray. That's like the rest
you
of
have
it is
one
just
too?
junk. But yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but a few people here have told me that they see bears enough that I maybe should have one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty useful.
So I feel like just better safe than sorry. I have dog spray also, and like when I'm walking, I always have that one on me because I hear about coyotes being an issue a lot more than bears. So I feel like that probably is what I would come into more. And it clips, it's just small, so it can clip onto whatever I'm doing instead of it being that whole canister that you're carrying around. And I find that a lot easier also, which is just perfect. And then as for this stuff, like this kennel here for Finley just folds down, and I just set it inside the window here when it's all folded up so that it's not taking up any room. But Finley isn't always this chill. He's very relaxed right now. Sometimes he really wants to be exploring and I need a safe place for him to be. So I just zip him right into there and then he's got a nice place to relax that I don't need to worry about him too much. Snow is tipped over the chair. The boys are crazy. And I think Finn's is under the car. Yep, he is. Yes. Hi, buddy.
Finn?
Hello, little Finn. Hi. How are you?
Oh my god,
You're
Snow.
so cute. Hi, Snow. Hi, buddy. Hey, there's so much going on, huh?
Oh yeah, I see Finley.
Yeah, he's. I like the yellow leash for him because wherever he is, I can kind of follow the leash to him, and then I can see him. Right, Finns? He's a good hiding cat otherwise. He's pretty cool. He likes to sit on top of the car. He likes a good perch, so sometimes he'll sit up there and just watch the world. Snow is getting used to it still, so we're not quite calm when we're like hanging out yet, but he's getting better when we can just attach him to the back of the car here and hang out. We're learning. I think he will be relaxed in a few months probably of doing this more, right? So that you learn that this is what we're doing. We're also at a dog park right now, just so you guys know. So we're full of dogs. It's super interesting. There's lots of action. It's hard to concentrate, right? Yeah, we can just keep it like that. That's a good job. Wow. We're finally tired for a second. It only took a few hours. Eh?
All right. So Stephanie,
All right.
you mentioned earlier that you have been living in the Tesla for 2 months. Is that right? But you're not new to the car life slash van life. In fact, you are very experienced.
Correct, yeah. So probably a year and a half ago, I had been like researching van life, looking into van life, like everything from building a tiny house on wheels and like towing it to a different location, to RVs, to vans, to cars, just like all of it. So I had a condo at the time, and I decided to get rid of everything in the condo and just go. But at the time I was driving a Mitsubishi Lancer, so it was a lot smaller than this, and I also didn't have Snow yet. I only had Finley the cat, so it was a bit easier to travel like smaller. But together we lived in the Lancer for about 5 months. We traveled mostly Alberta, and it was pretty cold, so like the climate control is a really nice option now that I have that in comparison. But that's where it started, was the Lancer.
Right.
That's what started it all.
Yeah. When you first told me about the Lancer, I wasn't sure what kind of vehicle was it, and I had to Google it. Does it have a hatch similar to the Model Y?
No.
So
it's just a sedan.
It's just a sedan.
Yeah, like the Evos.
Oh,
like the
okay.
racing Evos.
Yeah.
which is what I wanted. I wanted like the Evo because I wanted to go fast when I bought it. But when I got it, it was just the last year that they had produced them anyways, so I decided to get a new Lancer and like pay that off, and it was going to be my forever adult car when I was living in my house.
Yeah.
And then like once I decided to do a van, I just have heard a lot of people say that they try the lifestyle and they don't like it. So I didn't want to do that and be super in debt with a van. So I figured I might as well just take the car that I already had and try the lifestyle and see if that was a fit, and then maybe upgrade to a van later. In between, I ended up meeting a partner and like moving around with him, so I got like waylaid a little, but we're back. We're now back to the car. So I still am looking at a van. I have been considering it. I don't think I'm going to switch as of now, at least. Maybe at some point, but.
So in total, it's about 7 months or a little bit longer
I think
with
about
the
7
Lancer?
months total, yeah.
Yeah. Beside the climate control that you have now in the Tesla, was there any other challenges that you faced in the Lancer?
The Lancer? Oh my gosh. So it was also winter. So just in general, like living in a car in the winter is definitely like a different game anyways. Like I would wake up in the morning and I kept my window scraper in the car with me because I had to scrape the inside of the windows because like overnight there's condensation and it just collects on your windows and freezes.
Yeah.
So when you're not in an electric car, of course, there's nothing to keep that from happening. And I didn't totally know what to do about it because you also can't have like a super great heater system a lot of the time without running propane or something in your car, which I don't love to play with. So we didn't. We would just drive around before we went to bed and get everything as warm as we could, and then park, go to sleep, and wake up usually pretty early to also start the car and run the heat. So that's definitely something that I don't miss. One thing that I did like better about the Lancer is that you could take the seats completely out if you wanted to. I've seen a few people with Teslas that have taken their seats out successfully. However, I've also heard a few people with issues updating their cars later, that because the system isn't sensing one of the seats in, it won't update the car at all. So I'm not going to do it currently. But if Tesla came up with like a solution for that or something, I would love to be able to take out a seat. I think that would give a lot more space. So that would be a really nice option.
Right. Did you have a sleeping bag in your Lancer?
In my Lancer? No, I did kind of the same thing with just, it wasn't even a mattress. It was like a mattress pad, sort of, for camping. And then just blankets. I really hate sleeping bags. I get kind of like claustrophobic feeling in them.
Yeah.
So my real bed is very important for my happiness.
I feel
I knew that like if I was going to upgrade to a van eventually also, then I'd have more space, not less. So I was like, I want to try like with as little much space as I'm kind of okay with.
Right, yeah.
In the meantime. Yeah, I don't know. I think those were the biggest ones. Definitely like having a power bank or something around was a lot more important, because in the Tesla there's a couple of Type-C charging ports and also a couple of different 12-volt ports. And since it's running the Climate all the time anyways, I can just charge stuff off of that pretty much any time that I need to, and I haven't had an issue with that so far. Whereas the Lancer had to be running, of course, to be charging anything. And then you're just not doing that all the time, right? So you're also then trying to figure out a cord from, I think I only had 12 volt. So probably like one of the connectors with like the two plugins, so I could charge like maybe a phone and something else at the same time, and then switch them. So I had a couple of power banks when I did that, and I would charge those up and go for like a couple of days on them. So I don't do that anymore either, which is super nice. And I find it just a lot more convenient to like live in this in general. Like it's a lot more accessible. Everything about it is just easier. It's the height also is a really big difference, because of course in a sedan like you're always very like hunched over. So in the winter months, especially when you're not getting out of the car as much, I was spending a ton of time like in the actual driver's seat because it felt like the most spacious place. So I don't really miss that either. This is just definitely better.
Yep.
Snow, let's not be eating the grass. Snow bugger. I wonder if I have anything for you to chew on. Maybe we need to go to a pet store after this. A pet store, yes. Look. Do you want it? You do? There you go. Is that too far away, or can you reach it? Nice! You can reach it.
It doesn't want it.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Let's be honest, living in a car isn't as glamorous as sometimes it may portray on the internet.
Definitely.
Definitely shittier than living in a van. And mostly that's because we don't have a bathroom. So I wonder, what do you do as a female traveler to tackle that?
Yeah, so I had more trouble in my Lancer, to be honest with you, because when I was traveling in that, it was like the heat of COVID. So all of the bathrooms that I typically would have had access to were either closed or restricted, which made it a lot harder to figure out what to do. And I've also noticed, depending on where I am, I have different struggles. So I've noticed that in BC specifically, there are bathrooms everywhere. Like there's just random porta potties everywhere, which is perfect. It's amazing. Like you'll be driving and randomly there's a porta potty. So that's amazing. That's really helpful. For actual like showers, teeth brushing, all of that stuff, I try to find a place with like a bathroom with running water. So like a restaurant, a cafe, maybe a campground sometimes, a truck stop sometimes, depends where I am.
Yeah.
And then just for like quick bathroom breaks, I typically will do like a rest stop or like a restaurant bathroom if I'm in a city. However, we tend to be at a lot of kind of hiking spots, so there are usually just outhouses littered throughout, which is amazing.
Right. Do you have a gym membership that
Not
you
yet.
go? No?
I've looked at quite a few. I've noticed that there's a couple big gyms. There's like Good Life and Anytime.
Yeah.
And one of them, I could find a lot more gyms here, but not that many on the East Coast, and then vice versa with the other gym. So I haven't totally decided where I want to be traveling most yet, but I'm not sure which of those gym memberships would be more helpful. So I just haven't done it.
Right.
I also will just like meet up with friends, family, that stuff for showers. So I'll, let them know I'm in the area. Hello.
Yeah.
And just like stop by for a visit, a shower, like a load of laundry, all of that stuff. So like it's been 2 months, and so far we've been okay without the gym membership. However, there definitely have been a few days where I wished that we had it after we had like done a big hike or something, and I really wanted a shower.
Yep.
You sleep dirty sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the life.
It is what it is. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So what I have is that I actually keep a pack of baby wipes.
Okay.
So, for
Yeah.
example, like coming out of a hike, I can kind of like wipe out myself and be a little bit
I
clean.
don't feel the same as showering.
Yeah.
I do have some. I have like 3 kinds of baby wipes in here because I like to feel like there's one for my face, there's like an exfoliating one, there's
Right,
like
yeah.
and then there's like a car cleaning wipe also. So we do have a collection of those too, but I do like my running water for sure when I see it. I'm always excited about it.
Absolutely.
I did just see too here like showers on the beach.
Yes.
I feel like it's a little chilly today, but it definitely is a thing that we could do soon. It's almost beach shower season.
Yeah.
So as long as you're somewhere with a beach, that would definitely be a good option. I'm from Alberta originally, so we do not have beaches or random beach showers. They just don't really exist, and if they do, they're like on a man-made lake somewhere that is not typically your travel destination anyway. So I end up doing more truck stops when I'm back there.
Yep. And you just pay like $12
Yeah.
for a shower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're usually fine. I feel like Flying J is like the most consistent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about good things with Loves in the States too, but I haven't actually stopped at one. So
Okay.
Flying J when I see it.
Yep.
I'm always
Flying J.
Yeah. Everybody's chilling. Oh, see, he loves this pillow collection so much. He just like finds a place there and he'll be there all day. He will not leave that spot. Right, buddy?
Oh yeah, Stephanie. What keeps you going? Why are you doing what you're doing right now?
Okay, so when I lived in my Lancer, it was purely just wanting to explore, just see the world, do all of that. Currently, hey buddy, you're okay, come here. Thank you. There, yes. Just relax, thanks. Currently, I had been living with a partner down in Las Vegas, and when we broke up, I just had to make a new plan. So I could have come back. Like, I also own a condo back in Alberta, so I could be living there. I just don't really want to be quite yet. I'm not sure if I have a spot that I want to end up. There's a lot of things that I haven't seen yet, so I figured, like I'm being presented the opportunity, I totally should just do it. So I've kind of been doing that and living like the yes man lifestyle, just like if somebody asks me to do it, just do it, see where it goes, which has been super fun so far. I don't really have a plan for like how long I'll be going or where I will be going next or anything like that. But so far it's been fun.
Yeah. Do you envision yourself like coming to a stop at some point, or do you think you like keep going as far as possible?
I think I'll probably do part-time car life forever, like more camping trips, more stuff like that. But I think ideally at some point I would settle down maybe in like the cabin or something. I don't think I see city life in my future for a while, at least. I've done some city stuff recently and it's not my favorite thing, so probably a cabin and like maybe some like farming or something on it, something like that would be really cool. I've also looked into stuff like starting an animal shelter, so that's something that I kind of would be interested in doing at some point. However, I think if I do anything like that, I'm going to want to be very hands-on for quite a while. So I would like to travel first then, and then like once I'm done with that, decide kind of what my next thing is. I'm hoping that on my travels I maybe run into a place that I just would love to be forever. So I haven't yet, but maybe one day. I did really like Victoria though. Victoria was a good place. So
Yep. Awesome.
Sorry buddy, that's hard. There's someone like running so fast.
Oh, there are so many dogs now.
It's so, yeah, right? Like all of a sudden. Good boy. Yeah, good job.
Thanks for sharing your story, Stephanie.
Yes, you're welcome.
And I think
That's exciting.
your story will set an example to encourage other female travelers
I hope
to
so.
travel
I hope so.
solo. Yeah.
I hope so. If you're wondering if you should do it, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And where can people find you?
I am online kind of all over right now at Little Hippie Gal. And then I also have pet accounts at Dopamine Doof and Little Fin Cat if you want to check them out.
Yeah, I'll leave them on the screen.
Cool. Thanks, guys.